your hands to the beat, y'all. Yeah, beat y'all.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Miss Thursday, and we are back with another episode of Beats Per Minute podcast, where hip hop, health, and matters of the heart are always in sync. We are well on our way into March, and it has truly been March Madness around this piece. It's been a lot going on, a lot of good things, a lot of sad things, a lot of, not so great things, but, thanking God that we could be here one more day. I want to give a shout out to Afro Diasporian. They made this dope shirt with you might recognize that dude. I can't really say who it is, but you might know the answer. Hint, hint. Okay. But anyway, it has definitely been a week in music. Okay. So we want to, number one, as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month, we want to give our condolences to the family of Boss. Really dope female hip hop artists that, came on the scene and just really blazed trails and made her mark, really, just had a different sound and really was just, a dope artist. And so we want to give, our condolences to her friends and family and to the hip hop community, because I know that so many of them, knew her and loved her and, and definitely want to, also remember someone from my hometown that was, very instrumental in my brother's career, Mr. Jasper Bradley. He was an awesome musician who took a lot of time with so many of the different artists and, musicians out of Trenton, New Jersey. He had no problem sharing his knowledge and his wisdom and his skill and gift with the world, as well as, the different people that wanted to learn how to play the guitar or just learn how to produce music. He was the one that gave my brother his first beatbox, basically. And, you can also thank him for a lot of what you heard in the beginning sounds of the Ghetto Boys because of that beatbox. So we definitely want to give our condolences to his wife and his sisters and his entire family. So Mr. Jasper Bradley, to his family, we definitely want to give our condolences. I think it's important to make sure that you, of course, give people their roses while they can still smell them. But I cannot let, this episode go past without acknowledging his life and what he has meant to music. Okay. Speaking of Trenton, New Jersey, I am really, really excited to bring this next artist to the mic. She's from my hometown. She is representing for the ladies, and we are very honored to have her here as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month. So without further ado, I want to bring her on. So help me welcome the Lady Don herself.
Hello.
What's going on?
Blessed. We are so blessed. How are you?
I am good. I was honored and excited and grateful and thankful and all other types of adjectives to have been able to meet up with you and hang out and watch you perform and and just be there to root you on this past weekend and in ATL. But let's take it back to the beginning, right? So what made you want to be a part of this whole hip hop scene, or what made you even fall in love with the culture?
Well, first, I want to say thank you for your support, and I appreciate you for coming to meet me, hang out with me, and watch me perform. That was super dope. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And you know what? It all started off when I was very young.
Hmm.
I always liked to write poetry, so I
Hmm.
always liked to write poems and stuff.
Hmm.
But then it was like after I would listen to rappers like Big Daddy Kane and those guys, the Cool G raps and
Hmm.
the what was that? The Glamorous Life. Those
Oh, okay.
people.
So Lucy.
Yeah, so like hearing those people just made me want to like do something different
Hmm.
with my poetry, like it just and then as I started writing the rhymes, it just started feeling like, oh wow, like yeah, this is really where it's at, because I was able to really dig inside
Hmm.
where I could put my emotions really attached to what I was saying, and then it just became like a therapy for me. So it was just like, for me, when I'm doing my music, that's like my therapy.
Hmm.
So yeah, so it just that's really what it is, and then it just turned from writing poems to writing songs, and then me being a songwriter, because I'm really a songwriter, but I just get caught up with all the other stuff because it's exciting, it's fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So Afro Desperian is in the check-in saying represent Trenton makes, because we do. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes,
Girl speaks
yes.
still.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm grateful. I gotta say, Trent did a great job. When I got here, I couldn't speak any English, you
wow.
know. So it was like, yeah, we came a long way. I gotta say, I love it here. I love Trent.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Trenton has not only been the place that have grown up, but it's also the place you still reside. Talk to me about, the idea of not just representing for the ladies, but representing for the city.
Well, you know what? For this city to be so small,
Hmm.
there is such a huge variety of artists
Hmm.
that, like, for me, I'm just really honored. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to get caught up with repping for the city because I was born in Haiti.
Hmm.
So my mission is like way bigger than Trenton. You know what I mean? Like, I love Trenton. It made me, but my people that's starving are in Haiti. So,
Right.
it's like it's like it's like, I feel like I'm not gonna fight for the city. These other artists want it, they can have it. Honestly, me, I just want the world. Cause like I
Hmm.
said, I want to take care of Haiti. So, I can't Trent not gonna give me what I need to take care of Haiti.
I got you. I got you. And nothing wrong with that, because like you said, people do not realize how much talent has come from Trenton, is still in Trenton. There's so many artists, so many DJs, so many musicians that have come out of Trenton that a lot of people have no clue, no idea. We definitely, move around, and we don't mind working with others, and and I think that with us as just as individuals, like, we are able to like get into a new atmosphere and just completely make it our own. It's something that not only my brother did, but so many different other artists have done. And so you definitely aren't wrong in saying, like, that you have a bigger focus, because that's should always be. And like you
Yeah,
stated, being someone from Haiti, you don't really hear a lot of artists that represent for Haiti. Of course, Wyclef was very big on that, but you don't hear it as much. You don't even see you know a lot of people talking about like what's going on in Haiti. I don't know if you saw just recently, actually, they were talking about in Florida specifically, the idea of like increasing, the police presence because of worrying about refugees coming from Haiti and stuff like that. So it's always really crazy when you think about like the history of Haiti, what a proud, what a strong, what a fighting, you know what I'm saying, like people you guys are. And it's always like some negative, like, innuendos sometimes that, I hear people kind of want to attach to it. And it's like, oh, we want to go to DR, but forget about Haiti. You know what I mean? So
Can you blame people though? Come on, do you hear about the stuff that goes on down there? And I mean, honestly, it might not be as bad as they make it seem, but I'm pretty sure it's bad. But at the same time, it's still like, I feel like the problems and the issues that we deal with is the price that we pay for wanting to be free and we're Black. And it's like, how dare you want to be free? You're Black, so this is the price that we pay.
I got you. We just had, Tim Green, aka the CEO, the head in our
yes.
So,
You already know. Yes.
So talk to me about that. Like, I've been hearing about Lady Dawn for a minute from, not just Tim, but Sice, from TE. So talk to me about, your even history and collaboration with these fools. How did you even get involved?
I met Tim a long time ago. Matter of fact, I met him when I was working at this school, but when I ran into him at Eminem's Deli, where Dramatic used to own.
Dramatic.
And I was like, what you doing here? And I think he went there to do something. He was like, either Dramatic was mixing something for him. I'm not sure. But whatever it was, I was like, oh, okay. So they do that here too. And then that's when it was like we started talking about we're to music and the things we do. And then I got to know Dramatic and started, even going over there, working on a couple of projects over there also, And we've just been in connection ever since, we might not talk all the time. We might not hear all the time, but, we definitely keep up. We holler, we like family at this point, It's like, even with Sice, it's like, I remember when his son was young and real little, I remember when he first got married back then, his son is 18 now, so it's like, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Been a minute. Yes, And it's just been a blessing though, because they're a loving family, they're loving people, very supportive. They support one another, and it's definitely a blessing to be able to be in that environment.
Yeah, absolutely. And you need it, especially with being in this industry and dealing with, so many different things. And what I have heard and have seen firsthand with you is you do not mind jumping on a plane. You know what I'm saying? To get somewhere and to do something, and you don't care. You don't have a whole, group of people coming with you. You just down to
listen. I love Trenton, but I will leave here like this. I will live. What out of here? What? Here I come. I will blow the taco stand. I love it. What? Yes.
But that's important because I think that you don't want to get pigeonholed or get so comfortable just staying in one place. So I think that it is awesome that one, you don't mind collabing with people from other areas, and I want you to kind of get into that. But I think that allows you to gain a broader audience.
Yeah.
Might not have really heard of Trenton do because of the fact that you go to Miami, you go to Texas, you go wherever. And like I said, even this weekend, you were down here performing because you did a collab with another artist. So can you talk about that collaboration and how you met that artist? Talk about that.
Artist, his name is Yola, and he's from Dallas, actually.
Mhm.
And I had met him in Clifton, New Jersey,
Mm.
when when we did a showcase for like, the showcase tour.
Mhm.
And and basically he was like, yo, I was feeling your energy. And I was like, okay. And then after I seen the show, I was feeling his energy too. So
Mhm.
we definitely just exchanged numbers, and we said we was gonna work on a project. And it was like he was serious. It was like I hit him up, like, yo, what's good? What's up with the project? And
Mhm.
sent it to him. He sent it back, and that was it. And I was supposed to be down there to do the video, but I no, you know what? Things I didn't make it to the video, but it was really my fault because I should have just stuck to my plans and did what I was supposed to do. But it's all good though, because like I say, he's from Dallas. I love Dallas. I love Texas. I love Austin.
Mhm.
Those are places in Texas where it really pops off at. And I'll be eventually we'll work it out. We'll get the video out there and things of that nature. But the song
Yeah.
is called OG Drip. And right now it's just my version that's streaming. The version with him on it will be out like a little bit after Easter.
Okay. Okay. And we'll definitely, make sure that we, keep, the idea of that Trenton and Texas connection, you know what I'm
Always, I tell you,
saying?
they got so much love. They got
Yeah.
so much love out there.
And this is the week of, South by Southwest. So,
Hmm.
everybody and their mom is about to be in Austin,
Austin,
you
exactly.
know, different artists.
Hmm.
What is some of the, different events that maybe you have gone to that you would suggest for like a new up and coming like artist that
Artist.
really get
Well,
on?
Southwest by West. I did that 2020.
Hmm.
That was awesome. It was dope. It opened up a door to a whole bunch of different artists, a whole bunch of different people, a whole bunch of different places. And for me, I would say that was one of the dopest ones because I'm telling you, like the amount of art, it's like I'm telling you, it's like a festival. It's like the biggest festival of all musicians and artists and talent. Like I'm I'm telling you, like it is awesome. If
Hmm.
you're really serious about your career, you have got to experience that at least once. And
Yeah.
then also, I would suggest like artists just, like for me, the thing that I feel like that I did wrong is I could never focus on the one thing that I wanted to do. Like I
Mhm.
just get so caught up with everything, and I'm like extra hyper all the time, and I'm extra busy, so I want to do so much. But I feel like once an artist really know where it is that they want to go, and then you'll decide, should you be showcasing, should you be touring, should you be in the studio, like it's more like these days, what is it that you want to do with your music?
Mhm.
So it's what is it that you want to do with your music, then what direction to take. So like, I can't just tell an artist just go, like if you're into performing and you want to be a performer, definitely get on the showcasing, get moving, get out there. But if you just want to be an at-home artist that make music for, it all depends on what it is that you want to do. But if you into performing and you want
Mhm.
to do shows, you want to perform, get out there, showcase, hook up with some of your peoples, make your own show,
Right.
make your own platform, do your own thing. Like, it's just I don't know. I just feel like things are not as hard as they used to be.
Mhm. Well, I
So
think
it's
we
just,
just have, easier access. And, now with streaming, it makes it easier. Like literally don't need to get a record deal just to put music out. There's so many avenues, and there's, like so many different ways that you can get in front of your audience, that it's just, it's a lot easier, for people to be able to do stuff now. If you're looking for like, the bag and all that stuff, I think that that's when, you really have to do, like you said, you got to know what it is you want coming into this. Because if you are someone who doesn't want to perform and you want to just like, make music just to make music, then, you will be spinning your wheels, going
mm,
to different events because that's just really not where your heart is. It can be taxing, as you know, going to all these different showcases and, and events, just trying to, get your name out there, just going with, the artists and, and working with Black Mass. It is not for the faint at heart. You know what I'm
No,
saying? When,
I was over here laughing when you say it could be taxing because it will be. It
hmm
will be, and it's like, if it will test you, it will make you say, do you really want this?
yeah,
It
yeah,
will test you. It will make you ask, is
hmm
this what I really want?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's not, yeah, the streaming and all the platforms and the technology that we have, yes, the access is easy, but it's still the same struggle.
yeah. I wanted to just acknowledge we had Diamond Entertainment in the check-in. So, I love you too, my brother. I appreciate your support.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, hello.
And just want to,
Entertainment, hello.
yeah. So just actually this week we saw something pretty major when it comes to social media and and something that kind of was really becoming an area that was really great for a lot of artists. We see that, there's this idea that we might not see TikTok anymore, you know what I mean? And so how do you think that's going to affect independent artists like, in this space? And do you think that the other platforms are going to like try to go ahead and like create different ways for the artists to want to come back over and use more so like their platforms, being that they're trying to get rid of TikTok in the US?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like will more believe it when I see it.
Mm,
Because I don't get hyped up about, you can't get hyped up about everything you hear. A
mhm,
lot of this stuff, to me, I believe it when I see it. But at the end of the day, if they get rid of it, I know somebody's going to come out with something almost just like it.
mm,
Like people don't be beat. You, like, at the end of the day, regardless of what the government or whoever try to do, people going to still do what they want to do, how they want to do it. And it's always going to be that. So I'll just see what happens, like, because certain things I just be like, it don't be much to say because you don't know. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I don't really speculate too much because I just be like, I'm more like I gotta wait to see, you know. Yeah, I gotta see, like, but I believe it when I see it because honestly, I don't believe it.
I gotcha. So with that being said, do you feel like right now where you are in your career since you've been, kind of at it, like do you enjoy, kind of performing more or do you like kind of that creative process of coming up with the song, recording the song, putting the song out, like, or is it kind of equal for you?
Now, for me, it's definitely the creative process. It really is. Like, I love the stage. I love performing. I love it. I do, and I'll do it. But that creative process,
Mm,
I'm telling you, it's just something about that. It taps into emotions and traumas and feelings and things that just you really need to, first of all, not even have inside of you because you go through stuff in life,
mm,
and it's like a healing process for me. So I definitely like the creative process better.
yeah, because I know that like for so many people, hip hop has been that outlet. It started out underground, and it started out as a way for for black and brown people to be able to express themselves and be able to kind of even just escape where they were, and then now when we kind of think of like where we are in hip hop, we don't see a lot of certain elements, but it's still that for so many artists, whether it's someone of a younger generation or whatever, it's still a way for them to release and and everything. And I know that there's been a lot of different discussions about you know should artists be affected by what they put in the song, like it being used against them legally and stuff like that. And I think that, it's been really interesting over the years because it really kind of just makes you think about, like, even with that, how that can affect other artists that might just be expressing their emotions and their feelings. And if one person says, "Oh, well, I don't want to hear about them feeling depressed or when their mom passed away or whatever," and we start censoring things, like, it takes that creativity away. So it should be is I think we're in a really interesting time right now. We always kind of come to these pivotal moments in hip hop.
I hear you, but I feel like won't they do that with the movies then? Because then it's like, what are we artists for? Like,
Mhm.
okay, it's nice to talk about feelings, but every song is not about feelings. Every song, some songs could be made believe. Some people use their imagination. Some things are it that's what art is for, to make things up. It doesn't necessarily always have to be something real. and
Mhm.
and if you're going to use the stuff against us as artists, well, you better do the same damn thing to those damn movies. Like, these people are irritating with their nonsense. You don't leave people the hell alone. Like, shit. Like, the little bit of freedom I can't even have freedom in my art now.
Mm.
Like, I can't even make shit up. I can't even say I'm an avatar. If I want to say I'm a goddamn avatar, I'm a goddamn avatar. It's like, no, for real, they get on my nerves.
Yeah. Representing, hip hop and the idea of having that freedom in your creativity. You've been, you know, at it for a minute. You've seen many different artists come and go. How do you feel about where we are right now with the women in hip hop?
You know what? I love it. For the most part, I love it. Even the crazy ratchet stuff, I still love it, because women are a lot more confident than we've ever been. And I'm so proud of that. Like, we're actually like just learning to do for ourselves. Like, some of it's not positive, but then again, you got to think about what's that person's environment, what's their environment like, how did they grow up and how was they raised. And even some of the people that are raised good, they still want to do hood ratchet shit too. So it's like, am I lying? So it's like, I mean, yeah, I wish it could be a little bit more positive for the most part, for the, young girls, to teach them how to really respect themselves. Because, dudes, they cool, but you don't want to be focusing on talking about dudes all the time and just doing stuff to impress dudes, when as a female, it's so much business and money and other things that you could be doing professionally than just talking about popping, all day. You know what I mean? But hey, you don't know what a person's lifestyle is like.
Mhm.
So you bring the art to the table and you bring your energy and you're having fun. As long as nobody's getting hurt, I'm okay with it. I am. And a lot of like the Cardi B's, the Megans, it's a couple of them out there too. Lotto,
You got Glorilla.
it's a lot of girls out there right now. It's a lot of girls out there right now. I'm just, yeah, yeah, so I'm really proud, because to me, it's like, I feel like the more females get out there and do good, the more they're opening up doors for another female to get that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't care what it's sexy red. I don't care what it is. Like, I really like it. I listen to Glorilla a little bit too.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, and
Yeah.
my favorite gonna always be Lil Kim. So let's
Mm.
keep that. Let's let that be known. Lil Kim, Remy Mine, all of my favorites. But I like all them other girls too. But Remy Mine, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Queen Latifah, the
Mhm.
old schools, MC Light, saying Shantae, like, the old schools, because that's who I used to listen to growing up.
Right, right, right. And I think that, it's been interesting. Even last week, I had the opportunity of sitting down and having a conversation with Detroit Barbie, who's also an artist, and she was really kind of saying the same thing, like, women are coming from, their perspective. They're rapping about things that, they want to rap about, and
Mhm.
they want to have fun. And, and I think that, when you start looking at it in that way, and also the fact that, there are artists out there like Rhapsody who, and that are like still in that vein of rapping, but we don't look for, a lot of like the underground rappers that, may be talking about a little bit more about different things, but we just, whatever is like on TV, online, on the radio, whatever, we only focus on those few select people. And I think that, what I would love to see is for us to get back in that idea where we put in work
Mhm.
for for this love of hip hop, because at one point we used to have to actually go out and get the music, right? We had to go and buy a tape or a CD to be able to copy the music. There was like some work on our end that we had to do, and I think that a lot of times you might come across a new artist because they happen to be on your playlist or somebody else's playlist or something like that. And I think that I would love to see where we just really start to support these artists that might not have the big backing and the pushing, and that we just all it takes is a share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. I agree with you, but you know how people is. Like I'm kind of like a little bit too real. You know how people is. They are not going to support you till they see you popping and something happening. A lot of people don't be realizing by then. 9 times out of 10, it's like, damn, I don't really need you then. But I really wish people would start supporting people before they get big. I really wish they would. I really wish
You
they would do.
that you didn't, the reason why you got big is because, you got support. Like, like even now, like, being in Atlanta, you see that Atlanta supports Atlanta, when, Texas supports Texas and like all these areas. But it's not to say that they're not getting support from other areas. But the one thing that I noticed from, that is different from here compared to where we're from is that a lot of artists here don't even feel like they have to leave their city, their state, their hood, because they're good, they're taken care of, they're supported. They know, you know what I mean? And I feel like, just even growing up in Trenton, and seeing so many different artists like during, my teenage years where yes, you had Poor Righteous Teachers, but you also had Suicide, you had Boulevard, you had Truth to Square, you had, so many different artists that was all popping at that time, and we might have been hearing them in Trenton and maybe they did shows, but they never like, most people outside of Trenton may only know of like Poor Righteous Teachers. They don't know about the other groups because, I don't feel like we pushed, as much as we could have, all of them. And I even feel like, it's only been, really in recent years that a lot of people have really acknowledged Poor Righteous Teachers for the artistry that they presented to the table too. And I just think that, in order for us to stop having this conversation about if hip hop is dead or whatever, is we just have to get back to a place where we actually support, more artists, that we're not just allowing I guess it just to be, kind of put in a box where this is what it's supposed to sound like, this is what everybody's supposed to look like, this is what everybody's supposed to be doing, that we're back to a space where, we got this group over here, we got this group over here, we had different flavors, if you will.
No, I understand, but I see me. I'm more like this. Don't wait for the support. Just live your dream, do your thing. Your team will build. The people will come. You will get where you need to be. You will. It's just you go cold waiting for people to support you. You will just go cold. If they support you, they do. If they don't, I'm telling you, move around until you find where you popping at. Because even Jesus said a prophet wasn't welcome in his own town. So I'm
Mhm.
not, it's just that's just me. I'm not gonna keep asking nobody to support me and begging nobody. Like, listen, because I already know what I offer. It's a little bit more to music. Like, if you really listen to me and you listen to what it is that I have to offer, it's more the music. So, and I know we all struggling in this life. We all pretending like we're doing better than what we is, but we all struggling somehow.
Mhm.
Make a long story short, it's like, I don't know. Like they say, you bring them to the water, you can't make them drink it. That's like my way with it.
Mhm.
I will reach out. I will reach out now. If they don't reach back, that's listen.
That's yeah. And
Yeah, because
that's
this
the way it is. Like, yeah, you can't dictate how somebody else is going to respond or what they're going to do, but as long as we all play our part, then that's the only thing we got, is what we're doing and how we do it. And and so I'm a big believer in supporting people. I find random people on social media and be like, oh man, and then I push their, because it takes nothing to share. It takes nothing to share.
but
It takes nothing to do whatever.
you know what? Also, too, sometimes I feel like it's the timing. Sometimes, like sometimes some artists will come out and then they're not recognized
Mhm.
until a certain time or certain event or certain thing, and that's what I feel like sometimes plays a big part in that.
Mhm.
But other than that, I just don't feel like anyone. I don't care what kind of art you do. You shouldn't be begging for support. We
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think you have to. I think you let your gift and your work, speak for itself, but I feel like you as the artist shouldn't have to beg anybody. Me as as the supporter is supposed to help, do my part by letting other people know. If I think you're dope, it why not let other people know? You know what I mean? And that's what I believe, and that's what I try to do. And thank you, Diamond. I just believe that it's the I think the most frustrating thing for artists is the amount of work, the amount of sweat that you might put into a project, and you do everything that you follow the rule book, if you will, to do what you're supposed to for things to go the way that is. And sometimes it's not even about how skilled you are or how gifted you are or whatever. We live in a time where a lot of stuff is just not what but who or how popular you are, or how many followers you have, how many likes you're going to get, like what you're willing to do for it, and all of that. And I think that for people that really just want to focus on the art and on their gift and on their creativity, like that is extremely taxing again.
I feel like be authentic with it. Like if you came in the game and you wasn't ever worried about that and you just wanted to make your music, just don't get caught up in that.
Mm,
It's like, I just feel like, yeah, you might do what you do, but if you like those are like, to me, I think those are like distractions sometimes. Because like when I'm really busy and I'm working and stuff, I don't have time for social media. It's times where I literally paid somebody to
mhm,
manage my social media because I don't have time for that.
mhm,
Like, it is taxing, and you're right. It's just so many things, but like I'm not into it for all of that. I'm really not into it for all of that. I'm more into it for my healing process and the money. So
yeah,
I don't care about being famous. I don't care, all those likes. I don't need all of that. I just want to be a better person than I was yesterday, and that money, them checks, whatever it is, because listen, all those likes don't pay no bills.
at all. At all. So I have a really good friend named Letty. She's, from Brooklyn, and she is very, very, very proud Haitian, and she wants me to be Haitian so bad. So when we were working together, she used to have all these sayings that she was like trying to teach me. I don't remember any of them, but they were all really funny. So I'm going to ask you, what's like your favorite Haitian saying that like when you say it, it don't sound nothing like what it actually will say in English, but it's like funny as hell.
Oh shit. Kitemele Budam. It's Kitemele Budam, right? In English, it's I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
But in Creole, it sounds like my butt don't care. Like why would that bother my butt? It just sounds weird. Like
Yeah, it would
you
be like the most random stuff she would say, and she would be like, and this is what it means in English. And then she would be like, it sounds funnier. And I'm like, that was pretty funny. Like that was, because it was always like something about pulling your pants down on somebody. And it'd be like, why would you do
it's
that?
all the things that is something that had to do with your butt, your ass, your ears, your something. Yeah, it's oh my God. Our culture is so funny.
Yes, I absolutely, shout out to my friend Letty and her crew. Like she has a whole
Sak
crew
Pase,
that
Luddy. And I got a cousin named Luddy too, so that's what's up.
up. Yeah. So tell me what's coming? What's
You know what?
what's up? What's up?
That is a good question. Oh my goodness. Like honestly, right now I'm putting together some visuals for March. It's Women's History Month. And I started working on this project last year called I Am History. So I
Mm-hmm.
got that one up. It's visuals from last year streaming on YouTube. It's just like a collection of songs. It's just like an expression of who I am as an artist. So I'm doing the second one. It's going to be I Am History 2, and that's going to be streaming soon. And maybe like a mixtape, like for spring break or something, like maybe some type of spring break and in this March madness, a little crazy. And,
Mm-hmm.
and I really just want to chill for a little bit. After that, I want to chill for like a little bit. But a lot of times I say that and things that happen, but I really would like to chill for a little bit because I just like want to chill and relax because you do so much, you go through the process, you do so much that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't sit and enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
things that you have done. I kind of want to chill and enjoy the things that I've done. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be working, I'm still going to be creating, but like I just want to chill from a couple of things, like from the traveling, spend some
Mm-hmm.
time with my family. It's going to be summertime, spend some time with my kid, things of that nature. Just spend more time with the family because I've really been out and moving around a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and that's definitely needed. It's really important to, take those moments to reset and regroup and reconnect, and especially, with children, you need that time with them, and you just need that time, as a
Yeah,
woman yourself,
yeah.
and this year my motto is self-care is healthcare, just
Amen.
being able to
Yeah.
take care of yourself, you know actually listening to your body when it says, hey, I need a break, I need some rest. Those things are so important because sometimes we can get in grind mode, and I think we come from that era where it was like that by any means necessary, and we just working and going and going and going,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's like, no, it's time to sit down, sit down somewhere.
Relax, yeah, relax.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So
also,
yeah.
let the people know how they can follow you and connect with you, and make sure that they don't miss any of the new stuff that you're doing, and also they can go listen to some of the old stuff so that they can see what they've been missing and get familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Well, most of my stuff is streaming on YouTube, Spotify, like, and I'm pretty sure it's like other platforms,
Mhm,
but everything is under Lady Don or the real Lady Don.
mhm,
So, Instagram. And the only thing that's different is my Facebook, and that's like Riri Castro.
mhm.
But when you go on my Instagram, it'll show you my Facebook. So it's everything is the real Lady Don.
Mm,
Laydon.
mm.
It
Y'all know
just
what
I'm
that
serious.
is. Y'all know what that is.
Yeah.
Y'all
They
know what
know
it
what it is. If they don't know, they will never know.
Well, I have definitely enjoyed our conversation. Very honored, to have you on to celebrate, Women's History Month this month. Today, as a dialysis nurse, I do want to mention it is World Kidney Day, and it's really so important that we do take care of ourselves. A lot of people don't even realize that you could literally do all the right things and be eating right, doing whatever, and so many people just due to COVID ended up going through kidney failure and then ended up on dialysis. And so we just have to really take those moments to just love on ourselves, love on each other, and just take those little moments to enjoy, take those little wins and
Self care.
it, find the things that make us feel alive and make us feel happy. And so I think that's been a big thing for me, and just really enjoying the space that you're in, and creating a great space for other people. So I again want to thank you, Lady Don, for joining me
Thank
today
you. Thank you so much. Yes. No, I appreciate it. It's a blessing. Thank you.
world, because that's a needed thing, and thank you for repping, not only our hometown, but for Haiti, and
You already know.
being just a genuine person to get to know, and also just as an artist, thank you for your artistry.
Thank you so much for having me. And yes, ladies, self care, self love. Take care of you. Love you. Yes. Yes.
Need it. So before we go, just want to remind everyone that we up for a little award, you know what I'm saying? So April 27th, the Yo ATL Rap Show, the biggest award show in the world, will be happening. But until then, please put in a vote for your girl and the team. Just go to www.yoatl.com. I'm sorry, www.yoatlraps.com. Go to page 2 and vote for Beats Per Minute podcast. And if you are in the area, you want to get tickets, because they got like everybody. It's going to be a party. It's a pajama party, actually. It's going to be a whole lot of okay. It's a whole lot of old school. It's a whole lot of independent artists. And again, vote for your fam here. Okay.
I look
So,
like we're gonna be there. That sounds good. I'm thinking I'm coming. I said I was coming, but I'm really thinking I'm coming.
I'm trying to tell you that you might want to come. Okay. You might want to come. You might want to do some stretching before you get here. Okay. 'Cause I feel like you might need it. It's a lot. I mean, if you haven't gone look at the lineup they got going on so far, it's going to be hot in there. That's all I'm saying. I mean, they got the young bloods performing. They got the young
Okay.
bloods getting for it.
Yes.
They got young Ralph, our boy Jug.
Okay. Okay.
Look like
Yeah.
money, smell like money. What are we talking about? Okay.
Money.
Southern players, Southern players got to dance for you. Okay. We got Kilo. I mean, we got Cut Close. We got 112. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The list just keeps going. And you got I can't even name anymore. Go to the page and look and see what's on here. It's
All
a lot.
right.
I'm telling you, you want to be here. You're gonna want
I
to be
think
here.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. You convinced me. I'm there. I'm
It's
there.
come on.
I will see you
I'm
there.
that Mr. Cheeks is in the building. I mean, I'm done. I'm not going to name nobody else. I'm I'm not going to name nobody else.
Hey, keep doing it though. It sounds good. Sounds good.
It feels good. It already feels good, and it's a month away. I feel like it's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. It's going to be a nice celebration. Again, I appreciate everybody that has voted already. I'm so thankful just to be nominated.
I voted already.
Good. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I think it's going to be a dope event. I think it's going to be, lots of fun, very entertaining, a great place to network if you are an artist. Street Sweeper and the Yo ATL Raps team are so big on supporting indie artists, and I feel like if you have not got connected with them, you need to. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right.
Yeah.
All
right, my friend. I appreciate
it. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless. God bless.
Absolutely. And again, just want to send, heartfelt condolences to, Jasper Bradley's family. Awesome man, awesome musician from our hometown of Trenton, New Jersey. He's worked with so many different up and coming artists in the past. He's done a lot of work, in the Bay Area as well. And so just want to send my love and prayers again to his family and all of his friends. And, I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to be able to speak to him. And I'm very grateful for all that he did, in my brother's life. So we're going to say goodnight. And thank you for, chilling with your girl, Miss Thurzday, every Thursday. Just check us out at 7 p.m. EST.
Good night, guys.
ATL is surrounding area. Get ready for Yo ATL Raps Video Music Award going down Saturday, April the 22nd at the Atrium, 5479 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia. All nominees get in free. $30 to enter. It's the biggest award show in the county. Hosted by Gas Can Shaw of the East Side Board and DJ Stone of Foxy 105. It's an all-pajama fair. Be there. And also, over 20 celebrities will be honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. You don't want to miss this. Yo ATL Music Video Award.
Hello, little sister. How are you? Very proud of you and your accomplishments. Love you. Take care.